Alright, in this video I'm going to take you through the top pros and cons of living in Chandler, Arizona. So if you're thinking of making a move to Chandler, one of the most popular suburbs in the entire Metro Phoenix area, let me go through these with you, see if this is the right fit for you and your family. And with that being said, we'll get after it right now. Hey, if this is your first time to the channel and you want to know everything there is to know about a place like Chandler or any other wonderful suburbs throughout the Metro Phoenix area, then be sure to hit that subscribe button down below and tap that bell for notification so you'll be the first to learn about our current market here in Phoenix. Hey, my name is Rick, and the team and I, we get calls and emails from people just like you every single day looking to move to a place like Chandler, and we absolutely love it. So whether you're thinking of moving next week, next month, or even maybe a year from now, that's okay. Reach out to us. Give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email, or we can even schedule a Zoom call if that's convenient for you, and would love to help you make a smooth move to Phoenix. All right, so let's go down through these about living in Chandler, and I'm going to start on the negative side, or we're going to go discuss the cons first, and then we'll switch over and we'll talk about the better part of Chandler and why you might want to consider that for your next move. All right, I'd be remiss if I just didn't get the white elephant out of the room right out of the box, so let's just go ahead and cover it, and that's our weather. June, July, and August, it's just hot here. July can be just miserable as all get out. You just have to use good judgment. You have to stay indoors. If you don't have to go outside, don't. Chances are if you more and more people work from home, so you might be indoors where it's air conditioned. To and from your car, you're going to be in air conditioning. Obviously, in your office buildings, you're going to be air conditioned. But just use good judgment, be wise when you're outdoors, stay hydrated. If you want to exercise, best thing to do, early in the morning, you got a couple hours before it gets real hot, or late afternoon, early evenings, when the sun starts to go down, because you still have some light out. But just know that it is hot here. I'm sure you've already done your research and you probably know that, but it is what it is. All right, the next item that comes to mind would be our traffic in the wintertime. It can just be horrible, especially down there in the Chandler. I mean, the surface streets get backed up, the freeways get backed up, especially early in the morning. You got rush hour traffic in the afternoon. It can be a nightmare. It might not be as bad as maybe from where you're coming from, if you're coming from a larger city, but just know that you got to have a lot of patience when you live here. It is what it is. It's not going to get any better. The demand of living here is way too high. We're here in our winter season. It's 65 degrees out, sunny, not a cloud in the sky, and people want to be here. They're tired of shoveling the snow, so they're going to Arizona. And they're coming to places like Chandler and other great places throughout the Metro Phoenix area. And when you do that, guess what? They bring their cars with them. Probably more than one. So just know that you live here in the wintertime, throughout the year, primarily in the wintertime. It's just a bear. You just have to deal with it. All right, another item that comes to mind, hitchhiking on the weather that I mentioned earlier, is late afternoons, especially in midsummer, July, August timeframe. We get these afternoon monsoon storms that roll in. The Southeast Valley is very flat. You don't have a lot of mountains close by to the Southeast Valley. You got a short drive to get to them. But you know what? We live in the desert. It's very dry. It's very dusty. And these easterly winds come in and they blow to the west. And they create these what are called haboobs, that are just big walls of dust storms. So it's not uncommon to get a number of those throughout the summertime. So you might get a wall of dust coming through there. It's kind of an eerie feeling. I've been in the middle of them, and it's not fun, but hey, it'll blow through and settle down. But just know that it can kick up a lot of dust, and if you got allergies, hey, that could be a challenge for you as well. It's probably different than maybe what you have back home, but it kicks up for us here in the summertime. So just know that the haboobs roll in. I know it's kind of a weird name, but it rolls in the summertime, and that's just a big, massive wall of dust that just rolls through the valley. So, hey, just be aware of it. All right, I'll go over one more con here in Chandler. Chandler's not very many of them. I mean, for the most part, there's a lot of positives living in Chandler, but this one is really a Metro Phoenix area, and it's not just conducive to Chandler. That's just horrible drivers. I mean, we got people here that don't pay attention. They drive fast, they're distracted on their phones, or talking on their phones, or whatever it may be. It just seems like there are more and more fender benders every time I get on the road, be along the freeways, the surface streets. It doesn't matter. So you just have to know that people out. We got some fast cars here. We've got more and more people moving here. I mean, Chandler is the fourth largest city in Arizona. It's got a population, gosh, I think it's almost 285,000 people. So it's it's busting at the seams, and because it's a great place to live and more people want to live down there. But with that, like I said, comes a lot more traffic and a lot more crazy drivers, unfortunately. So, if you drive safe, be careful, because chances are the people around you aren't, and they're not paying attention. So hopefully you can stay clear of any accidents and not have to show your driver's license and proof of registration, because that won't be good. All right, let's go ahead and shift our focus and let's talk about the pros of living in Chandler. The first thing that comes to mind for me would be the tech industry. We're home to Intel. It's been down there since the early 80s. They've got 4 major offices down there. Also NXP Semiconductors is down there, as well as Microchip Technologies. They're also down there. Manufacturing is a big aspect of Chandler. Matter of fact, 20% of all employment in Chandler is through manufacturing. We're big into healthcare. So there's quite a diverse range of opportunities for employment. So if if you work down in that area and you live down in that area, you're going to have obviously shorter commutes to and from work, which is nice. You don't have to deal with the traffic. So great opportunities of employment down there in Chandler. All right, another great thing about Chandler is they've got great shopping. So if you love to shop, they've got the Chandler Fashion Center, which is the second largest indoor mall in the entire state. So you can go over there, you can get out of the heat, and go inside and shop, and they've got all your main name brand stores there that you can find. Also, they're known for their outlet malls. They've got the Phoenix, believe it or not, although it's in Chandler, but it's called the Phoenix Outlet Mall. And they've got major stores down there too. So it's right off the lower 202. And where the 10 intersects, there's a whole section right down there, so you can go down there, and if you like that type of shopping, they've got all your major stores there as well. So just know that if you live in Chandler, you're close to some major shopping. In addition to that, they've also got some great restaurants and dining around Chandler. So another big positive about living in Chandler. Another great thing that Chandler has is they've got great access. We talk about location. The access to the freeways are unbelievable. They go right along the 101, which feeds the southern part all the way up north and around up through Scottsdale and over to the west side. You've got the lower 202. So really, you're close by to a major freeway in Chandler, so you can hop on a freeway and get just about anywhere you need to around town. So just know that the freeways are great access, and very close by. Another thing I like about Chandler is, and we built a lot in Chandler, is they provide community parks especially in the neighborhoods, and they're all run by the city. You can get some amazing parks in and around the neighborhoods that you live in addition to some great big parks you might have to drive to a little bit. But that's what I loved about Chandler is you go there and they'll have some beautiful parks in the neighborhoods that they maintain, so you don't have to pay for it through a HOA, which is nice. But so if you've got little ones and you want to push them down and let them go play in the playground, or they got big grass areas in most of the parks, it's a great place to take advantage of there in Chandler. All right, I'm going to go ahead and finish it up with this last one. I believe Chandler's still affordable. Now, as it relates to the national level, yes, it's more expensive. But as it relates to Metro Phoenix, the prices have come down, and it's more of an affordable place to live now. It might have been a little challenging 6-8 months ago, but now with the prices coming down, it's definitely looking better and better, because it has so much to offer down there in Chandler. You got great employment, you got great location, you got great shopping, you got restaurants, you got plenty of things to do there. You got the neighborhoods and the neighborhood parks. I mean, Chandler has so much to offer. So if that's a place you want to live in, and just know that you can still get a good home at a good price down there, and there's a wide mix of ranges. So definitely something to consider and to take a look at when you come down here. Hey, thanks so much for watching this video. If you found it helpful, please comment down below. Appreciate any thoughts you might have. And go ahead and like this video. We have content coming out every week, and would love to share the videos with you. So please be sure and subscribe, and don't forget to hit that bell for notifications, so you'll be the first to learn about our current market in Phoenix. Also, I've done a Chandler blog tour and also a map tour. So if you want to get some more information on Chandler, feel free to watch those videos. And hey, until next time, thanks again for watching. We hope to show you around town.